Lake Guerrero.
Coming up. Lake Guerrero, Mexico is where the boys are fishing today. Bob and Wayne are participating in the Redneck Big Bass Hunt, put on by Fishing Trips of a Lifetime. Located only 3 hours southwest of Harlingen, Texas, Lake Guerrero is not only very accessible, but also very affordable when you stay at Lago Vista Lodge. The tournament will be held over 3 days, and the biggest bass for each day will win $1,000. Join us today for lots of laughs and some giant fish.
You got my fish!
Here comes. Whoa! All right.
Oh, man.
Whoa. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Look at that big Laker.
Yeah.
Ah, huge. Oh, baby.
That thing is a monster. Whoa.
The Real Fishing Show with Bob Izumi.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Oh, I got one.
Look at that thing.
Help! Look at those teeth.
Bob Izumi.
All right. Woo-hoo. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh. Whoa. All right. Look at the size of this fish.
Real Fishing is sponsored by Chevrolet, Mercury, #1 on the water, and Tim Hortons.
Hey, folks, that's what I call real fishing. Okay, it's the first day at the Redneck Bass Hunt here at Lake Guerrero, and yes, I know I probably look like kind of a whacked out redneck today. You like this hat Wayne? I pulled out. It's vintage.
I like your
That's
hair.
back. We've been with Deep Woods Off since the early '80s.
Oh,
right?
yeah, probably 25 years. And back then you had hair exactly like that. I remember when you go to a tournament, you wouldn't even wear a shirt.
Yeah, but you know what happened? I caught so many fish, I lost all my hair. No, I actually running those Mercury outboards over the years, ripped the hair right out. Anyway, we're down here at Lago Vista Lodge. We're having lots of fun. First day of a 3-day big bass hunt here, and it's $1,000 a day for big fish.
Harley McMillan, Trips of a Lifetime, has put this on. And look at this, what won it last year, guys. 14-7. Ron Master. Can you imagine a fish that big?
Well, I'll tell you what, that is truly a fish of a lifetime, and we're going to see what happens. Maybe Martine wants to wear my wig. You want to wear it? Good luck, good luck.
Oh.
Hey, I know what.
His wife doesn't want to see him, though.
No. You know you're a redneck when you got a lot of chest hair. Aha! You got one, Wayne.
Yeah.
Small one or big one?
Whoa!
Oh, nice one. Yeah. Whoa. All right. Whoa. Get around that motor guide there, Wayne.
It's not the motor guide. I'm worried about the anchor. Here it comes.
Here we go. Okay. No net? All right. Good one.
Professional fisherman, yeah. Look at it. Been hooked before.
It's a good one.
That's a good
5
one.
pounds?
Nice little start.
5 plus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old sinking minnow. Green pumpkin.
Green pumpkin. Here, I got a scale right here. You want to weigh?
Wow. 5? Yeah, 5?
Yeah, I think 5. Let's have a bet.
Okay. Here, I'll put
What's
them in the water for a minute.
Okay.
Well, we're going to put in the live well. This fish has got character, both sides. Been hooked before. Look at that. Let's smell. Little Berkeley gulp in there, I think.
Yep. 5-1.
5-1. Nice little start.
Nice one.
Coming up, Bob finally hooks into a worthy bass.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah. All right.
Closed captioning is brought to you by FNCC and MotorExam.com.
We've run these big bass hunts on Lake Guerrero for quite a few years. Last year we named it Lake Guerrero Big Bass Hunt, but we changed the name to Redneck. And the reason we named it Redneck is because we just don't have any rules. The only rule we have on this thing is this, but your guides can't fish. And there's just no adult supervision on this trip, so everybody's pretty relaxed and has a good time.
As the first morning came to a close, Wayne and I headed back to shore to weigh in. When we arrived, it was clear we had a lot of work to do if we planned on taking any money home. After the morning weigh-in, we headed in for lunch and then back out for the last part of day one.
I know why these hillbilly rednecks wear these things. They're nice and comfortable. There's no chafing on your private parts. You get a little bit of aeration on the side. You keep your big bass pictures close to your heart, you know. I need this for motivation. See, look, here, Bob, that's what they look like.
Whoa, good one. Nice one. Not a bad bass.
Wow, look at that. That was nice.
He almost jumped and hung himself from that tree. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. Come on up. Oh, yeah. All right.
Spinnerbait.
All right. Good old Strike King spinnerbait. Yeah.
Nice fish.
Not bad. Not bad.
6? 6.5? Skinny.
Let's see. How big is this beast? There it is now. 5 pounds, 12 ounces.
5 3/4.
Well, I better put him in just in case for, I don't know. Let's see now. What was the second biggest?
I had the second biggest at 504.
Well, we better put it in just in case.
Let's take a look down under with this week's Fish Eye View, sponsored by Mercury, #1 on the water. When filming for the Fish Eye View, our primary consideration is clear water. In the real world, this is seldom the case. Wind, rainfall, and other factors can spoil the day. Most northern waters are just naturally stained, while big fish locations are fueled by high levels of fertility. Add some wave action, and it's like filming in pea soup. Because we're real fishing, we always show you real locations accessible to anyone. If you excuse the poor visibility, we have to tell you, stained and turbid waters are highly productive fishing grounds. On closer inspection, some of that mud and debris is more than it appears. This attracts minnows and in turn game fish. Most of us are guilty of fishing too quickly under these conditions. It pays to slow down the pace with repeated near vertical presentations. Choose high percentage structure and dissect these systematically. Spend enough time and the fish will find you. In crankbaits and soft plastics, fluorescent colors really work. As you can see, they literally glow down under. Still, if you're dealing with pressured fish, it can work against you. A great all-around choice is white. It remains highly visible without being too loud. It's even noticeable to fish beyond the range of our camera. Believe us when we tell you, there are genuine monsters down there, lurking in the darkness. When we return, day one of the Redneck Big Bass Hunt in Mexico wraps up with some nice bass. And Bob starts day two with a new fishing partner after ditching Wayne.
Oh, nice. Nice net job. The folks that run Lago Vista Lodge have over 26 years experience bringing in both anglers and hunters to this beautiful setting. We're talking about world-class bass fishing and wing shooting for quail and doves. You know, Harley McMillan from Fishing Trips of a Lifetime was telling me that back in the 70s when he first started coming down here, the water was up to just below me here, and this was all flooded down here. Now, of course, the lake is, well, a little different shape, a little lower, but it's still a very large reservoir, and it contains a lot of big bass. This is one of those adventures that's affordable and gives you an opportunity to catch that fish of a lifetime. As day one came to a close at the Redneck Big Bass Hunt, I managed to weigh in a decent-sized bass, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to win today's top prize. The next day I decided I had spent too much time with Wayne, so on the morning of day two, Rick McCrory and I headed out first thing to fish around the dam. It was a slow morning, but as the water warmed up in the afternoon, so did the fishing.
All right. Good stuff. We got lunch for our guys.
That one sort of nailed it when I stopped it. Yeah, let's get him up here. Let's put him in there. Oh, nice. Nice net job.
That net came out of the handle.
Give me that fish.
Watch your back, Buck.
Cut the line, Rook. There. Unhook that straight king spinnerbait. Well, he's got to go in the live well because we have a little mini tournament going on. I know it's not big fish of the day, but it might be out of the Chandler McCrory Izumi group. So we'll put him in the cooler just in case.
This tip of the week is sponsored by Coleman.
Hey, I just want to take a short break from that great fishing in Mexico and talk about the baits we're using. Now, let's start off with this lipless vibrating crankbait. It's a red-eye shad from Strike King, and this is an incredible bait for covering water. Either a medium fast retrieve or a stop-and-go retrieve, as we're using, can catch a lot of fish. It's important to use the proper rod, and this is a Shimano Crucial crankbait rod. Very soft action rod for these types of baits. Also, we used some of the Premier Plus spinner baits, and once again, another great lure for covering water. One of the keys to bass fishing is to cover water to find active fish. And if the action slows down, that's when you want to go with a soft bait. In this case, we're using the Berkley Realistic Power Lizards, and they're a great lizard for working either Texas rig or Carolina rig dragged on the bottom when the fish are inactive. The whole key, folks, is have your bases covered when you get out there bass fishing.
The last day of the tournament proves to be the best day as Bob lands some big bass. Oh, yeah.
Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Oh.
He's a white fish. He's a white fish.
At the end of day two, Rick and I still hadn't managed to land a monster bass. When we got back to shore, not many big fish were being weighed in by the other anglers either. But then, last year's big bass winner, Ron Masters, came in and took day two of the tournament with a nice 8.43 pound bass. After the weigh-in, we all headed back to the lodge to get a bite to eat. Once there, we had a chance to talk with the manager of Lago Vista Lodge, Todd Smith.
Well, basically, we want to make you have a wonderful time while you're here at Lago Vista. We want to take care of you, treat you like a king, and make you to come back again year after year. The day starts at Lago Vista. We wake you up about 5:30 a.m. Come down, you have breakfast. About 6:30, we take you guys down to the boats. We fish till around 11 o'clock. Come in, have a really good lunch, and then you can have a little leisure time to take a good little Mexican siesta, like everyone likes to do while they're down here. And usually go back out fishing again around 1:30 in the afternoon. And this time of the year, you fish till around 6 o'clock, 6:30. Come back in, we feed you a real good dinner, and we start all over again the next day.
Well, on day 3 of the Redneck Big Bass Hunt, I decided to change it up a bit and head out with Steve Chandler for the last day of the tournament. Red-eye shot. You got a hit, Steve?
Yeah.
You did. Nice and steady, a nice sweep.
Got
Look at that. Look at that good hook set.
Good one? No, it's a baby. But it's still $5.
You're not supposed to talk about the bet we had for the first fish. Well,
Thanks for the sweeping method. That worked great.
this is good. I'm so glad. No,
I'll put my thumb on the outside so you can't see how small it is.
you know what you should do? Put that fish back and let him grow up. That is as small a Mexican bass as you can get right there. Probably been hearing a lot about the Calais DC. It's a new bait cast reel that has a computer in it. Let me show you how far this will cast. Look at this, no thumb. And that bait went all the way down to that point. Oh, right into a tree.
That was no thumb.
No thumb, except thumbs up. Watermelon red glitter.
This is quite the American hat, eh?
Oh man, it's redneck all the way.
American hat, big bass hunt. We just gotta find the big bass.
Yeah, you got that crazy.
Put these Americans to shame.
Got him?
Yep.
All right. Good one. You should reel a little farther up. Whoa, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Good one?
Oh no.
No.
Oh.
You didn't. That looked like a big fish.
Okay. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby.
Oh, good one. Good one.
Oh, yeah.
Good one. Oh,
All right.
oh. You got my fish. You got my fish. Ah, yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
That was my fish.
All right. Why, thank you. Oh.
I quit. Can you take me home?
Why, thank you for the fish, the lizard, and everything. All right.
That's $100 fish.
Life is good. Let me just put a scale on and see what it weighs. 6'2", 6'3", in that neighborhood. Yeah. All right.
Can I hold him?
No. Sorry. But not wanting to waste any time, we headed back to the weigh-in before the morning wrapped up. And I'll tell you, some of the anglers brought in some nice fish. After all the fish were weighed in and released, Steve and I jumped back into our boat and headed out for our last chance at the daily $1,000 big bass prize. Oh my, shall we? Put in the live well, Steve?
Yeah. There we go.
Oh my goodness. Counts as one, Steve. He's got two eyes and a mouth.
Down here in Mexico, folks, you gotta take life easy.
can't stress yourself out too much when you're fishing. Oh, he's still got him. Yeah, he's a big one too. Oh, it's a big one. You got him? Yep. All right. Steve, old boy.
Oh, am I snagged up?
You might be.
Oh, no way.
Are you hung up, Steve?
He's a big boy. He just thud.
Keep some pressure on, you never know. You feel any weight still? Broke him off.
Oh, well. That's life.
How's it feel anyway, Steve?
Let's put it this way. Remember when you said the thud?
Yeah.
I could barely move him. Like, you
It was
barely pull
a
him.
thunk,
A thunk.
and then slowly swimming off?
And barely moving.
Yeah. Bigger fish.
As the sun started to set on day 3, Steve and I headed back to shore for the last time. When we arrived, it didn't take long for people to start celebrating the end of the tournament. As everyone finished weighing in their catches, one angler was growing very anxious. Barney Geeting had supposedly caught a very large bass during the last part of the tournament, but he had to put it into another boat because he didn't have a live well. Finally, we saw the boat coming in. As they got to shore, Barney was just hoping they still had his fish. Luckily they did, and it was still alive and healthy, not to mention huge. As he headed to weigh it in, he had everyone's heads turning. 12.26 pounds. What a monster. After everyone got a picture of the biggest bass of the tournament, we headed back to the lodge. There, the 3 lucky daily winners all received $1,000 each from fishing trips of a lifetime. I'll tell you, this trip was great. Tons of big fish and great accommodations. For just over $1,000 US, you can spend 3 full days of guided fishing at Lago Vista Lodge. I can't wait till next year. Hey, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week right here for some more real fishing.
All right. Good one. All right. Why, thank you. I don't know what they put in this power bait, but it sure does work. Oh, my. Oh.
You should get the same diet that this baby's on.
Look at that. That is the skinniest largemouth I have ever seen.
Yeah, all right.
This is a big fish. That is a fish of a lifetime. Whoa. Well, that is just amazing. Look at that thing. Oh, yeah. Wow. That was too cool. Oh, man, what a fish. Look at that. Yeah.